In sports today, the Royals inch closer to taking the crown, the Raptors kick off the season with a win, and the TFC are headed to the playoffs. Here's Andy Redding with the rest of your sports details.
Man, oh man, Alex. I know Christmas isn't until December, but in my opinion, this is the most wonderful time of the year. We've got so much going on right now. I just don't know where to start. So, how about we start with some World Series action? Roll it in the truck, ladies. Let's pick it up in the fourth. The New York Metropolitans played a run after an RBI single from Lucas Duda. Wait, Lucas Duda? How'd he do that? Mets up 1-0. Bottom of the fifth, like the Empire, the Royals strike back. After scoring a run, Eric Hosmer shoots one up the middle, past the diving Wilmer Flores to score two more. The Royals scored one more in the inning, making it 4-1. That lead ended up being more than enough for the Royals to hold on to, as Cueto had the Mets quivering and quaking in their cleats. Cueto had his shimmy and his chamois going, striking out 4 and becoming the first AL pitcher to throw a complete game in the World Series since 1991. Royals take it 7-1. In the words of Lil Bow Wow, they're playing basketball. We love that basketball. Basketball is back in the 6 as the Raptors look to bounce back after a pedestrian playoff performance. Paul George is in the house, back after missing almost all of last season. And the Junkyard Dog 2.0, DeMarre Carroll, is making his Raptor debut. First quarter, DeMarre Carroll drives to the basket and floats it in for 2 of his first points as a Raptor. Later in the first, CJ Miles adds a few more kilometers to the old speedometer, running the floor and throwing down a one-handed slam. Boom diata! Indiana up by 10. The Raptors' fortunes started to change in the second half as JV went to work in the paint, scoring 2 of his 21 points on the evening to go along with a team-high 15 rebounds. DeRozan was not to be outdone, however, as he put this game on ice late in the fourth, finishing a game-high 25 points. Raps win 106-99. In other Toronto sports news, TFC is trying to make an impact in its first playoff game in team history tonight. The Reds are in Montreal playing a rematch of last week's season ender, which saw the Impact win 2-1. Sebastian Giovinco will attempt to lead Toronto to a victory and beyond in the single game knockout first round. The ball gets going at 7 tonight. Now with a look at what Mother Nature has in store, here's the Sultan of Swing himself, Dominic Loschiavo.
You might want to buckle down and bundle up because Mother Nature is sending some heavy winds our way. A wind warning is in effect for gusts up to 90 kilometers an hour in the GTA. We'll see a high of 9 degrees with a low of 6. As for Friday's temperature will stay just below double digits with a high of 9 and a brisk low of 3, and we'll see mostly sun throughout the day. Things will get a little warmer on Saturday as we reach a high of 11 and a low of 9 with some showers on Halloween. So for you trick-or-treaters, you might want to bring an umbrella. Mother Nature is definitely blowing off some steam today. Let's hope we can keep her happy until after Halloween. Back to you, Alex, in the newsroom.
Thanks, Dominic. We leave you today with this story. Tortoises at the San Diego Zoo are proving that you're never too old to enjoy Halloween. A group of Galapagos tortoises, affectionately known as the senior citizens of the zoo, took a bite out of a carved pumpkin for breakfast. The zoo says every October they try to serve the senior citizens something a little bit different. The oldest turtle, referred to as Grandma, is around 130 years old. It just goes to show that the spirit of Halloween is more than just for the kids. That's all for today. For details of these stories and more, check out humbernews.ca. Humber News is produced by the students in the journalism program at the North Campus. I'm Alex Drobin. Join us tomorrow for our next news update.